It's the night crew. It's the night crew. Coming on board, we're going to try to figure out what happened to the Phoenix this afternoon.
Stream Elements says, Alpsimmer is now live. Streaming Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, MSFS 2024 free flight destination and corresponding flights.
Quick rehash, we did a Phoenix update. British Airways livery, Boston to KDCA, Ronald Reagan. Somewhere in the Boston Metro, we lost both engines. I managed to get them back up and running and manually land at JFK. Don't know why the engines failed. I think it was because they weren't de-iced. I don't know for sure though, so this time we're going to try. I know that the temperature is pretty cold back there, so we're going to try again. So bear with me while we set up cold and dark. So we're going to go frickin' from cold and dark. Phoenix A320, British Airways livery, out of KBOS. We're going to try not to shut off the GPU in the middle again to the last possible second. We'll pick the same plan and the same runway and all the same shit. See, do we have yeah, we have a flight plan. Let's update the flight plan first for current time. And we'll have to get the real weather this time. There's current time. We'll stick with the Phoenix just to see what happens. If it fails, we'll try something else. We're going to try de-icing it though tonight. Alexa, what is the current temperature in centigrade at Logan International Airport in Boston?
Right now, in Boston, Massachusetts, it's 19 degrees Fahrenheit.
What is 19 degrees Fahrenheit in centigrade?
19 degrees Fahrenheit is minus 7.22 degrees Celsius.
Wow, that's probably what happened. I think we may have iced over and lost the engines. Although I did have de-ice on, so I'm not sure why that happened. Let's zoom on in here to KBOS. Now we're going to pick the same gate area we picked last time, which was, yeah, we'll take C21. We're going to head out. And maybe not. We're going to head out this way. B-34. Medium. Let's check our plan. 25,000 feet, 120 passengers, 33 left. Arriving at 1 in DCA. Looks good. Let's generate. And hopefully we'll get the same plan out of BATC. We'll turn Volanta on. Let's end that flight. And let's not review it. Start a new flight. Add a flight plan from SimBrief. it will be nighttime and pretty damn cold. We have a Phoenix boot up. Mip. Okay. Flights. So Volanta not responding. Well, that's why. There we go. Yikes. What's that all about? Oh, we're underneath. Okay. Let's close this camera. So we're starting off already on the wrong foot. Let's add this flight plan. The briefing. Let's do a follow me. Let's close that and get zoomed in here properly. Okay. Okay. We are GPU'd. Let's go on inboard. Don't know how to fix that other than this. So we'll just stick with it. So it's -7. It's -7 Celsius. Or 19 Fahrenheit. Let's take a look here and see if that's correct. 19 degrees Fahrenheit. -7. M must be minus. But that matches up. 7 and 19. Okay. And the altimeter is 3027. So let's start firing this baby up. Right you are. We're going to get this baby fired up right away. We're going to get the APU going quickly. let's get the Apu available. Turn on some lightage. Go down to the pedestal. To the pedestal. I feel good that I was able to land the damn thing. This freaking fly-by-wire hunk of European shit. Manually at Jifka. Alright, let's go to the FBA and let's do some stuff here. Open the cargo door, bay doors, Hal. Open the cargo bay doors, Hal. Hal. I think we should go to daytime. Now we're going to leave it real. Let's leave it real. Because we know the weather. It's pretty damn cold. Alright, let's get J6 involved. I see they fixed the accordion from going inside the fuselage. It doesn't do that anymore. That's good. So that was a nice little fix. Alrighty, good. So far, so good. Shocks and cones are in place. Mass and balance. Let's build the aircraft GSX style with fuel.
Boarding requested.
It automatically requested boarding. Let's just hang tight and see what it does.
Vehicles are coming now.
Must be placed into an overhead locker. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board.
Confirm aircraft is ready for treatment.
Can now be fastened, ready for departure. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
We begin treatment now and observe. Fluid type 1. Concentration at 75%. I will call you back when ready.
Now the ground crew is all going to get squirted. de-icing happening at the same time at the gate. With the luggage. I don't think we're supposed to be at the gate. Okay. We're boarding. That's good. We're going to leave FSLTL off, just for the hell of it. Let's go ahead and proceed with the plan. Here's Misty. She's in a good mood. Let's go to the FBA. Can't really do anything with that stuff. We can go to the McDo in the meantime.
De-icing and anti-icing completed. Anti-icing code is fluid type 1. Concentration at 75%. I'm disconnected.
De-icing complete. That's successful for once. Let's get some clearance. Oh, we have an error. We have a BATC error. Let's go ahead and fire it up again then. That's not a good start.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight. Please place your large bags into the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These
Beyond ATC. Connected.
They're so zombie-like. I can see them boarding on them. Look at that. That's cool.
Speedbird 4409, ready for airways to Ronald Reagan Washington National.
Speedbird 4409, Boston clearance, cleared to Ronald Reagan Washington National. SOC 7 departure, then as filed. Climb via SID. Departure frequency 133.0. Squawk 1455.
Cleared to Ronald Reagan Washington National. SOC 7 departure, then as filed. Climb via SID. Departure frequency
Cabin crew, all units now
133.0.
complete. Any
Squawk
remaining ground
1455.
passengers, please leave the aircraft.
Speedbird 4409.
Speedbird 4409, read back correct. Contact ground 121.75 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Ground 121.75 when ready. Speedbird 4409. Have a good one.
Deal 3 in Laughlin. Deal 3. Laughlin. Insert. We have a disco to start, so let's clear the disco. And insert it. A little ghosty. There's a manual that we can take out. I'm not doing any vectoring tonight. This is a test. And we'll take out the disco. Insert. So Baden, KD, so CO1, 1,500 feet at Baden. That's going to be our 50 at 1,600. So we'll take a look right now. Let's go to the EFB real quick. Looks like we are boarded. Stairs. I got a little distraction there. Right, this iced, de-iced, this iced, or disiced. The stairs are gone, jetway is gone. Well, let's continue, shall we? Moss and Ballance. Resend load sheet, sent to McDo. And we know now that we have stuff ready to go here. I can't see if that's 33. Let's see, can I get a better angle on that? No, not really. Let's do this and look and make sure we have the right runway. Yeah, it's 33 left. Okay. That's obnoxious. Conditions are not dry. They are, well, they are dry. Sync load sheet. Sync weather. Take the full runway. Calculate. Send it to McDo. We're going to set altimeter at 32.7. Constraints.
Delta 2160. Gate Bravo 15 taxi via Echo. Hold short runway for right.
32.7.
Gate Bravo 15 via Echo. Hold short runway 4 right. Delta 2160.
Okay. Terrain on.
Delta 2160. Cross runway 4 right
Terrain
at
on.
Echo. Continue taxi via Echo.
Gonna switch
Hold
this to
short runway
plan.
4 left.
Cross runway 4 right at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo. Hold short
Set the
runway 4
backup.
left. Delta 2160.
$32.7.
Spirit Wings 299. Gate Bravo Tree 8. Request pushback and engine start.
I don't like that you can't
Spirit
do
Wings
this.
299. Boston ground. Pushback approved. Face northeast. Pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast. Spirit Wings 299. Delta 2160.
Okay.
Cross runway 4 left at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo.
Cross runway 4 left at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo. Delta 2160.
Let's set DC. It's going to be a weird approach. If we make it down there. That's all set. Line set, cruise set, descent set. And we know that... Alexa, what is the current temperature in KDCA, Ronald Reagan International Airport?
Right now, it's 64 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow. Let's check that. I don't trust that.
Spirit Wings 299. Request taxi to the active. Spirit
No.
Wings 299. Runway 33
17.
left taxi via Alpha, Charlie, Bravo. Hold short runway 4 left.
17.
All right, we'll taxi to runway 33 left via Alpha, Charlie, Bravo. Hold short runway 4 left. Spirit Wings 299.
At 12, 31. And we'll check the charts real quick for minimums.
Spirit Wings 299. Cross runway 4 left at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie. Hold short runway 4 right.
And
Cross runway 4 left at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie. Hold short runway 4 right. Spirit Wings 299.
oh, that's interesting. We picked Cat 2. Let's go to Cat 1. 1600 and 214. Ugh. I'm glad I muted that sneeze. Wow. That was a monster sneeze. Alright, 1600 and 214. Okay, we'll leave that there. Let's put 214 in the barrel. Minimums, 214. Full flaps. Performance is complete. Fuel prediction. Excuse me.
Spirit Wings 299. Cross runway 4 right at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie. Hold short runway 27. Cross runway 4 right at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie. Hold short runway 27 Spirit Wings 299.
29.4.
Turkish 8 Mike Heavy at Gate Echo 6 request pushback.
22.2, 29.4.
Turkish 8 Mike Heavy, Boston ground. Pushback approved. Face northeast.
Pushback and engine start approved.
133
Face northeast.
tanks.
Turkish 8 Mike Heavy.
Looks good. So let's double check this on the FCU. Yeah, 133. Should be plenty. Okay. And let's go back to the McDo and finish up. Fuel prediction is good. Accept. We'll get a weather prediction as well here in a moment. And we'll double check this on route.
Spirit Wings 299. Cross runway 27 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Charlie, Bravo. Cross runway 27 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Charlie,
3
Bravo.
degrees
Spirit
centigrade,
Wings
17,
299.
that's minus 3 centigrade. Wow, minus 3. Let's do this. Let's go to MCD first officer minus 3. We're gonna put in minus 3. Minus 3 in the performance.
Air Azores 230 at Gate Echo Tree request pushback and engine start.
Okay, that's there.
Air Azores
Let's go to
230, Boston
departure,
ground.
previous
Pushback approved.
phase.
Face northeast.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast. Air Azores 230. Turkish 8 Mike Heavy request taxi.
Turkish 8 Mike Heavy. Runway tree left taxi via Alpha, Charlie,
Okay.
Bravo. Hold short runway
I think we're
4
good
left.
to go.
Runway tree left
Let's check
taxi via
APU.
Alpha Charlie, Bravo. Hold short runway 4 left. Turkish 8 Mike Heavy.
Flaps open. APU is up. Overhead.
Spirit Wings 299. Contact Boston Tower
Showing available.
128.8. Have a good evening. Contact Tower 128.8, Spirit Wings 299. Have a good one.
External power released. Chipu gone. Chocks and cones released. Okay, good. Let's make sure we're ready up on the overhead. Oh, let's go down to the pedestal real quick and put our
Air
squawky
Azores 230 ready to taxi to the active.
1459.
Air Azores 230. Runway tree left taxi via Alpha, Charlie, Bravo. Hold short runway 4 left.
Squawk
Runway tree left taxi
1459.
via Alpha Charlie, Bravo. Hold short runway 4 left. Air Azores 230.
Weather radar set.
All aircraft be advised
Speed
information
brake set to
Bravo now
armed.
current. Altimeter tree 027.
Flap set to 1. And let's go ahead and call for start and push.
Speedbird 4409 at Gate Bravo 34. Request pushback.
Turkish 8 Mike Heavy. Cross runway 4 left at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie. Hold short runway 4 right.
Cross runway 4 left at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie. Hold short runway 4 right, Turkish 8, 2 Mike Heavy.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes
Boston
are set.
ground. Pushback approved. Face southeast. Pushback approved. Face southeast. Speedbird 4409.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Windows left.
JetBlue 1336. Gate Bravo 16 taxi via Echo. Hold short runway 4 right.
Gate Bravo
Departure
16
check
straight Echo.
completed.
Hold short runway
Bypass
4
is
right,
inserted.
JetBlue 1336.
It's going to be nose left.
Turkish 8, 2 Mike Heavy.
Can't start up
Cross
yet.
runway 4 right at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie. Hold short runway 27.
We did de-ice.
Cross runway 4 right at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie. Hold short runway 27, Turkish 8, 2 Mike Heavy. Spirit Wings 1166 at Gate Bravo 36, request pushback.
Air Azores 230. Cross runway 4 left at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie. Hold short runway 4 right.
Cross runway 4 left at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie. Hold short runway 4 right, Air Azores 230.
Spirit Wings 1166. Boston ground. Pushback approved.
Release
Face
parking
north.
brakes, please.
Pushback approved.
Parking
Face
brakes
north.
released.
Spirit Wings 1166.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
JetBlue 1336. Cross runway 4 right at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo. Hold short runway 4 left.
Cross runway 4 right at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo. Hold short runway 4 left, JetBlue 1336.
Air Azores 230. Cross runway 4 right at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie. Hold short runway 27.
Cross runway 4 right at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie. Hold short runway 27, Air Azores 230.
JetBlue 1336. Cross runway 4 left at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo.
Cross runway 4 left at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo, JetBlue 1336.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
Spirit Wings 1166, taxi for departure.
Spirit Wings 1166. Runway tree left taxi via Alpha. Charlie, Bravo. Hold short runway 4 left.
Runway tree left, taxi via Alpha, Charlie, Bravo. Hold short runway 4 left, Spirit Wings 1166.
Air Azores 230. Hold position for traffic.
Hold position for traffic, Air Azores 230.
Starting engine 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus A320. Please pay attention to illuminated signs
Cockpit to
and
ground.
instructions.
We have a good
Following
engine
safety
start.
procedures.
You can disconnect.
The safety card found
Unlocking
in
gear.
your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and the brace
Turkish
position,
82 Mike
which
Heavy.
you must adopt
Cross
if you
runway
hear
27
brace,
at Alpha.
brace.
Continue taxi via Charlie.
There are 8
Bravo.
emergency exits on this aircraft.
Cross runway
The cabin crew
Continue taxi via Charlie, Bravo, Turkish 82 Mike Heavy.
Please be aware that your nearest usable exit
Starting
may
engine
be
1.
behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to
American
an exit.
2120.
In an
Gate
emergency,
Bravo 15 taxi
all
via
baggage on
Echo.
board.
Hold short
Your
runway
seatbelt is
for right.
fastened, adjusted, and
Gate Bravo
released
15
as shown.
via Echo. Hold short
It
runway
must be
4 right,
fastened
American
whenever the
2120.
seatbelt signs are on. We recommend that you keep it fastened at all
Air
times.
Azores 230.
If the air supply fails,
Tow truck disconnected. Bypassed and removed.
pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
American 2120. Cross runway 4
Hold the
right
mask
at
in
Echo.
place.
Continue
Strap,
taxi via
pull on
Echo.
each side
Hold
to
short
adjust.
runway 4
Put
left.
on your own mask before
Cross
helping
runway
others.
4 right at Echo.
If we
Continue
land
taxi
on
via Echo.
water,
Hold
take
short
a
runway
life
4
jacket
left,
from
American
under your
2120.
seat. Remove from the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tape.
Or 128.8.
Blow into this tube.
Now we got the hand signal to go.
Attention.
Both engines are up.
Cabin crew can assist you with life jackets for children.
Let's set the
Your tray table must now be
auto
stowed.
brake to
Armrest
max.
down, window blinds open.
And
seatbelt
let's go
fastened.
ahead and
American
Further
2220.
this
information
off.
regarding the safety of board can be found in the
and
in-flight
up to the
manual.
overhead.
We hope you have a great flight.
Cross runway 4 left at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo. American 2120.
And on the overhead, we're going to turn the
Ladies
APU
and
off.
gentlemen, we will shortly
And we're going
dim
to set
the
all the lights to
You can turn
on.
on a reading light using the controls above your head or in your armrest.
It's all good. And now we can put wing de-icing on engine 1 and engine 2, not wing yet. Window probe heat on. Let's make sure we have our controls set properly. Don't know why it never saves, it's bullshit.
Air Azores 230.
Alright, let's go down to
At Alpha. Continue taxi via
FCU,
Charlie, Bravo.
Cross
flight
runway 2
controls.
Continue taxi via Charlie, Bravo, Air Azores 230.
JetBlue 1773. Gate
Rudders.
Bravo 16 taxi via Echo. Hold short runway for right.
Gate Bravo 16 via Echo.
Elevators,
Full right, JetBlue 1773.
flapperoonies. You ready to go, Misky? We're ready.
1773. Cross runway 4 right at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo. Hold short
Okay, we checked the plan. We can put this back to
Continue taxi via Echo. Hold
nav.
short runway 4 left. JetBlue 1773.
And let's request taxi now.
Speedbird 4409, taxi for departure.
Air Azores 230. Contact Boston Tower 128.8.
Contact Tower 128.8 Air Azores 230. Take care.
Speedbird 4409. Runway tree left taxi via Alpha. Charlie. Hold short runway for left.
Runway 33 left taxi via Alpha, Charlie. Hold short runway 4 left. Speedbird 4409.
JetBlue 1773. Cross runway 4 left at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo.
Cross runway 4 left at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo. JetBlue 1773.
Speedbird 4409. Cross runway 4 left at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie. Hold short runway for right.
Cross runway 4 left at Charlie.
The two are on
Continue
C,
taxi
Charlie
via
right
Charlie.
here.
Hold short runway 4 right. Speedbird 4409.
equipment issues. 4 right.
Speedbird 4409. Cross runway 4 right at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie. Hold short runway 27.
Cross runway 4 right at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie. Hold short runway 27. Speedbird 4409.
Triple Seven pilot says, "Sup man."
Hey, buddy. I'm trying to get a flight completed with Phoenix here tonight because it was a major malfunction of the engines this afternoon. And I think it was because I didn't de-ice.
Spirit Wings 1166. Cross runway 4 right at Charlie.
Sir, in the Phoenix out of Boston, Logan.
Cross runway 4 right at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie. Hold short runway 27.
In 2024.
Triple Seven pilot says, "You already landed?"
Now I'm getting ready to take off.
Hold short runway 4 right.
8 Charlie 28 via Echo. Hold short runway 4 right, JetBlue 326.
Getting ready to take off. So hold short. So it's Boston to DC, KDCA. K-Bos to KDCA if you want to join in. But I'm ready to go to the runway.
Cross runway 4 right at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo. Mike, Quebec. Hold short runway 4 left.
Cross runway 4 right at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo Mike, Quebec. Hold short runway 4 left, JetBlue 326.
Speedbird 4409. Cross runway 27 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Charlie. Bravo.
Cross runway 27 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Charlie. Bravo. Speedbird 4409.
It's a pretty quick flight, but we can do some multi if you want to after this flight, or you can join in on this flight if you want. I can pause it while you set up.
Triple Seven pilot says, "Did they release Sim Update 4 today?"
I don't know. I didn't see anything weird. I think I already, but I'm in the beta, so I don't know.
Triple Seven pilot says, "You carry on with this flight."
Runway 27 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Charlie.
Yeah, you can join if you want. I'm in the beta SU4, I believe. But we had some major issues with the engines this afternoon.
Speedbird 4409. Contact Boston Tower 128.8.
Contact Tower 128.8. Speedbird 4409.
JetBlue 262, wind 325 at Niner, runway 27 clear to land.
Let's see if we can complete a flight here tonight. I think the block time on this is it's an hour and 44. It's an hour and 44, man. You can. That's a long time to hang out. You can join in if you want. I mean, I'll put it on pause if you want to join in.
Speedbird 4409. Ready for departure. Runway 33 left.
Speedbird 4409, Boston Tower, wind 325 at Niner, Arta to Tech, runway 33 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 33
Triple
left.
Seven pilot says, "Maybe next flight after this?"
Speedbird 4409.
Yeah, if you want to hang out that long. But yeah, this is 24, by the way. Also, maybe I'm not sure if we can multi in 24. We may have to switch to 22 or to 20. But this is the SU4 beta, I believe.
Hold short of 33 left.
Roger, hold short of 33 left for
I think we have clearance here.
1166.
Yep. All right, thrust to flex.
Spirit Wings 1166, runway 33 left,
Great, gear up. Autopilot. Auto brake set to medium, start the clock. All the lights were on, so we're good. We're off track already, so we're gonna have to do a direct 2.
Score 1455. Speedbird 4409.
Boston Tower, Bridger 4272, visual, runway 27.
Don't know why it went off track like that. That was interesting though.
325 at Niner. Runway 27 clear to land.
Runway 27 cleared to land, Bridger 4272.
Spirit Wings 1166. Contact Boston departure. Take care.
Contact Boston departure, Spirit Wings 1166.
Squawk 1455. What the hell?
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened while the
Speedbird
system
4409.
is on.
Contact
We
Boston
recommend
departure.
you keep
Have
your
a good
seatbelt
flight.
fastened.
Okay, so we're having a problem with the course here.
Contact Boston departure. Speedbird 4409.
What the hell is going on?
Boston departure. Speedbird 4409. 5,900.
Offering you the chance to choose from our fresh selection available today.
Speedbird 4409. Boston departure. Radar contact. Climb and maintain 1-12,000.
Get drinks and snacks.
Alright, I'm already set for 120.
Maintain 1-12,000.
So we should be direct to Sox.
Just ask us as we join you in the coach.
Yeah, we're direct to Sox, so far so good. Flaps up. I said flaps up. Okay, flaps are malfunctioning. Okay, there they go. What does that say? Locked. Flaps are locked in one. That's weird. I've never seen that happen before.
Contact Boston Center 133.325.
Center on 133.325. Speedbird 4409. Boston Center. Speedbird 4409. Good evening. Through 9,000.
Yeah, now this is a weird glitch. Now we're having a second glitch on the Phoenix, so flaps are showing locked, and they shouldn't be.
Speedbird 4409, Boston Center. Good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 250.
We're not getting enough speed to go to 250.
Flight level 250. Speedbird
The course is not functioning properly. Oops. Yeah, we have issues here. We definitely got issues. Phoenix is not working properly again. Alright, so let's go back here. Let's try to get back to direct to Sox. Let's insert. Don't know why the flaps are not functioning. They don't look down. Pretty frickin' weird. Let's go to the overhead and see if we can control them manually. Strange. Engine is straining. Can't get over 140. This is not good. Going around in circles. Climbing. We're still not at socks yet. Let's go direct to Buzzard. Okay, that's not working. Flaps are still showing at 1. Speed is decreasing. God, what the hell is going on? Yeah, there's some major problems with the Phoenix. This morning it was engine failures. Now it's flap failures. Whatever they did in this last update, they screwed it up. I can't even get it to go on course. Bummer. That was a long setup. Wow. We're still over the airport. Going around in circles. Alright kids, we're going to abandon this flight. It's not working. Problem with the sim. So if you're still out there, 7, we can try something else. That's disappointing. Phoenix update this morning. Engine failures this morning. Now nav and flight control failures. tonight. Very disappointing from Phoenix. So, Seven, if you're out there, let's do something else. I'll give you a minute. Minute to respond. If you're not out there, I'll just do something else anyway. Maybe we'll just switch the plane. Let's go to the flight plan. And let's switch this. Let's edit this flight. Disappointed. Very disappointed.
Delta 802, contact Boston approach 120.6. Have a good one.
Now we're going to have to shut down
Contact Boston
BATC.
approach, Delta 802.
And we're going to have to change this to... so we do the 737. Haven't done that for a while. Let's do the 737-8. Oh, it's not in here. They don't have the 737. God, it's got to be the 777 and 24. Oh. I wonder if the Phoenix works in 2020. Yeah, we don't have 737-800 in 2024. What a nightmare. God, I got the Globemaster back. That's interesting. Didn't know I had that. I'm tempted to just fly the F-18 around and just do formation stuff. Well, it's too short of a flight for the 777. Let's get out. Let's bail. Let's go to 2020. I'm bummed out. That's an hour down the drain right there. All right. Let's go to 2020. Give it a minute to boot up. Actually, it'll take more than a minute. Wow. Disappointed. I was hoping the Phoenix would work tonight. Seven, I'm guessing you're not out there because I haven't heard back from you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try the same thing using the 737-800 in 2020. So let me go ahead and change the aircraft. 737-8.
Triple Seven pilot says, "Dang, sim update 4 is so fast."
Oh, you're updating. Okay, that's why I didn't hear from you. So what are you in? Are you in 2020 or 24? I'm going into 2020 now because 24, the Phoenix failed. And I don't want to do a 777. So let's go 737-800, first class configuration, same location, K-Boss.
777 pilot says, "I can hop into 2020.
That's what I'm doing. I'm in 2020 now, but I'm going to do K-Boss to KDCA. I'm going to see if what's going on. Hopefully it's not just a glitch in the airport. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on at this point, but I'm going to test the 737 because, you know.
777 pilot says, okay, I will join.
Yeah, man. So I'll show you where I'm going to be parked as soon as it comes up. I'm going to have to go get some lemonade here for a minute for my vocal cords. Well, we know the temperature is pretty cold, and it's going to be a de-icing procedure. Must be an update in this one too.
777 pilot says, but Sim Update 4 seems nice upgrade.
The 2024 upgrade? I didn't see it come in, so I don't know. Which update is it? 20 or 24?
Triple Seven pilot says 2024.
Yeah, like I said, I'm in the beta in 24, so I think it was SU4 beta. I'm not in the beta in 2020. And this one takes forever to load. I don't know why.
777 pilot says, today they officially released SU4.
Well, maybe that's what's going on with the Phoenix. I mean, I updated the Phoenix this morning. So it should have worked.
Triple Seven pilot says, what's departure arrival code?
KBOS, K Boston, and KDCA. Alright, I'll show you in a second here.
777 pilot says, Kabos Ka.
Yep, K-Boss, KDCA. I don't want that. I want the 737. And let's see what kind of liveries I got here. I'm set up for British. Of course I don't have British. Wonderful. Okay, let's go with American. Why don't I have British on this? That's weird. Let's do this again. BCF. What does BCF mean? Is that cargo? Oh, got it. Fuck that. Yeah, screw that. I guess it's got to be this and it's got to be American. Yikes. Man, I can't get anything to work right tonight. Okay, so 737-800. I'm going to have to switch the plan. We're going to put this to American. Close that. I'm going to start out right here. Because that's the taxiway, so I'm going to be right here. Okay, they're even occupied. I'll go right here. C33. This is a good one here. B19 is good. B19. Let me change this stuff all around. Is it American? I think so, yeah. It's not United, it's American. All right. K-Boss, KDCA. Excuse me. 737-800, first class configuration. Call sign will be AAL 4409. Flight plan configuration will be AAL. Altitude 250. Passengers 120. Runway 33 left to 01. The same plan. It's the same plan. Okay. 33 left. And I'm going to go and start setting up. Oh, wow. That loaded up pretty quick. Interesting. Volanta did what it was supposed to do. That's crazy.
777 pilot says, what time should we do?
I'm doing live, buddy. I'm doing live. And I'm on West USA server. Okay. I mean, we can switch it to daylight. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do. I only did that because of the weather. All right, so cockpit external. We can turn it on daytime for now, so we can see what's going on. Okay, I don't want stairs. I don't know why the stairs are even there.
777 pilot says, what about evening?
Yeah, I mean, we can change it to whatever time. You know, I'm just in the setup mode, so we'll get to that. Where are you gonna park? I parked here because that's the taxiway to 33 left right there. All right. Let's operate jetway. Let's operate those stairs. I don't know why those stairs are even there. That's bizarre. Man, I can't get anything to work right. Stairs shouldn't be there. This is not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to have windows. Let's go inside and see if we can get the stairs out of there. All right, altimeter 32.7. Let's fire this baby up. Do we have GPU? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, we're cold and dark GPU. Okay, I haven't done the 737 forever. Batteries. Ground power on. Yaw damper. Left aft pump. Hydraulics. Yaw damper on. Iris set. To nav. Testing flaps. Warning tests. Dome light on. Circuit breaker lights on. Panel on. It's been so long.
777 pilot says, I guess I can't see you.
You can't? Huh, well nothing's changed. Well, I hope we don't have to go through all that again. Nothing has changed. Let's see. Let's escape.
777 pilot says, what's your time?
I just set it to daytime. Maybe that's why you don't see me. Let me go to real. That's real time. 11:54. What's your nameplate say? I see all the other guys.
Triple 7 pilot says, okay, let me restart the flight.
God, now this is malfunctioning. Can't get the yaw damper to work. The hell. None of these switches are working. Crazy. None of the switches are working. Yeah, my 2020 is not working either. I don't know what the hell's going on. What garbage. Such garbage.
What a delightful surprise. I'm so grateful for the upgrade. This is going to make my flight so much more enjoyable.
Okay, that was cool, whoever that was. Yeah, I need to go to daytime just to see what the hell's going on. Let's see if anything works. Sheesh. Okay, there we go. Now they work, but it goes off. The hell? I'm just going to start the APU. And I'll put this on. I'll put some lights on so I can just do it in the dark. I can't remember where anything is.
Triple Seven Pilot says, okay, I guess it is the glitch. We will fly next time.
What happened? Yeah, I was having difficulties. I had to go back in and start again. I think you saw that. I started again, man, if you want to start again. It is freaking out tonight, though, that's for sure. I'm not going to go through all the tests. Don't know why the yaw damper's not staying on, though. That's kind of bothering me. There we go. Now it's staying on. Okay. All right. Okay, ground power off. Fasten belts on. No smoking sign on. Those guys are all on.
Triple Seven Pilot says, I restarted again but still can't find you. Okay, never mind.
Hang
we
on.
will fly next time.
Hang on a minute, man. You can't find me because I'm in daytime. Hold on. I had to go to daytime so I could see what I was doing. So let me see if we can see you. What's your nameplate say?
Triple Seven Pilot says, Don Bond 7.
That's right, Don Bond 7. Let's see, do we see it? Huh. Weird. What server are you on?
Triple Seven Pilot says, West.
Okay, that's why. This one is set to east. Hang on, buddy. Sorry. It's me, not you. My 2024 is set to west. Let's see if we see you now.
Triple Seven Pilot says, which server?
I'm on the west now. I was on the east. So you stay on the west. Now I don't see anybody.
Triple Seven Pilot says, let me jump back in.
Did you jump out? Alright, what the hell is that now? Oh, throttles. Okay, yeah, let me continue. I keep on just getting sidetracked here, so I'm going to continue with my setup while you're doing that. That's good. FS Actions, FMC. Let me go down to pedestal here because I can't see anything. Let's turn the floodlights on. Turn the floodlights on. Let's get BATC involved.
Beyond ATC connected.
Yeah, I haven't done the 737 in at least a month. Request push and start. What the hell is that? Oh, really? Come on. Now this isn't working. God damn it. BATC is now screwing with me. Jesus. Wow. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. I'm not having any luck with Boston, I'm telling you. Really? Wow.
Beyond ATC connected.
Okay. Wow, it's 18,000. Hmm. Okay. 33 left. TO 147. Minus 8 degrees. Wow. Takeoff. Center of gravity. Flappers. 5. So are you out there yet? Let's take a look. I don't see you, bud. I don't see you anywhere. Page 2. Heading 329, slope point 01. Runway wind. .290 at 10. Previous page. Calculate. Now, why didn't they go over to The other side, 37, 37, 42. Trim point 4.87. Speed brake armed. Departure. Let's see, I still can't get clearance out of BATC. What a joke.
777 pilot says, okay bud, I'll pass. Still can't see you. We will fly other day.
That's weird, man. I don't know why. You're in the West server, right? West USA? Because none of these settings have changed from the last time that we flew. Yeah, you're not in here, buddy.
777 pilot says, yes. Don't worry. Might be block. 777 pilot says, bug.
Yeah, something weird's going on because I've been having issues with all of these. So even BATC is not working. So I'm going to turn off Volanta and BATC. I'll leave Volanta on just in case.
777 pilot says, you carry on.
Yeah, I'll carry on as far as I can, man. I don't know what's going to happen here. I'm going to pick 33. I'm not even going to use ATC. So let's see. K Boston departures. 33 left. I'm bummed that BATC doesn't work, but I know how to taxi out there. All right, and so it's going to be SOX. SOX 7, yep, SOX 7. Execute. Index arrival 01. Deal 3. Laughlin. Execute. Legs. Yeah, more issues, more issues. Oh, there's a vector in there. Let's get rid of that vector. Okay. Index. Take off. Approach. We'll go 40. Cruise. 250. Man, I haven't done the Boeing for so long. Okay. approach will be 7 degrees, 109.90. Okay. Flight director's on. Let's go back to takeoff. 144. No. 137. Heading will be 329. VNav, LNav, set. Rejected takeoff set. Don't know why none of the lights are on here. Probably because it's over here. There's all the lights. Yikes, I gotta get rid of those stairs. Let's go to PMDG and get rid of them. Really? Seriously, why is this not working? What a bunch of horse shit. So the accordion sucked all the way into the fuselage, which is what Phoenix normally does.
Boarding requested.
Okay.
want to board crew? Crew boarding starting.
So the jetway accordion sucked into the fuselage. Let's see if we can see that. Okay, at least we don't see it. That's good. In the Phoenix, you would see it in there. Alright, let's get some of this stuff set up. Terrain, position. 32.6. Traffic on. So tedious. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do this. $32.6. Let's get our charts. Arrival, approach. Runway 1, let's pin it. 214 and 1600 feet.
Your crew has boarded. Passengers boarding starting.
214. 214. Okay, minimums are set. I don't know if I can trust GSX for pushback. I should have just gone without doing all this stuff. Okay, so let's see. We'll leave that set there just in case. Let's go to the overhead. APU started. Is it already on? Yeah, it's already on. Well, I don't need to do that. So many things to remember on the 737. We'll turn those on after we fire everything up. We're not using BATC. Left. Taxiway Charlie. If I can remember how to do this. AP running, ground power releasing. Baggage complete. "84 out of 102 boarded." Let's see if we can see that. Not supposed to be 102, it's supposed to be 120. Another glitch. Okay, so we need QNH at destination. $30.31. Okay, I think I got it all. Yeah, let's go ahead and request pushback. Bleed on. Engine to ground.
The icing vehicles are coming now.
Close that door.
aft is ready for treatment. We begin treatment now and observe fluid type 1, concentration at 75%. We'll call you back when ready.
Hey, Seven, sorry you couldn't join in, man. That's a bummer. I'm not sure what's doing that. Seems real glitchy today with the update. Lots of weird stuff happening. We're going to do the Kessel run in three parsecs here. At the Star Wars thing. Alright, de-icing treatment is complete. Let's go ahead and continue with the pushback.
De-icing and anti-icing completed. Anti-icing coded. Fluid type 1. Concentration at 75%. I'm disconnecting. Good day.
Okay, how come we can't get a push?
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set. Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Nose left.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear.
See if it lifts it up. Really? That's bizarre.
Commence parking brakes, please. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start push is completed and brakes are set.
At least the trim worked. Sheesh. And the nice thing about the 737 right there. Traffic is on, terrain is on, everything is on. Rejected takeoff set. Course set. Heading set, speed set. Transition altitude set.
Please set parking brakes.
Now it wants me to start engines. Okay, so let's go up above. And we have bleed on. Ground on. Let's get fuel to 2.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect. Unlocking gear.
And let's go up here to 1. That gets to 2%. We can add fuel. Fuel added.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Okay, there goes hose B. I don't think he qualifies as a hose A. He's a hose B. All right, engines are up and running. Let's go ahead and get stuff set up here. Probe heat. Packs on. Gens. APU off. ISO valve closed. APU bleed off. Fuel pumps on. Taxi light on. Fully lit up. I think we're ready to rock and roll. Yeah, we are. Emergency brakes off. Should test flight controls. Good. Okay, the lat is working. That's a freaking miracle. Or is it? Maybe not. Oh yeah, it's working. It's just catching up. All right, 7, we're going to go for this. I hope it doesn't malfunction on me. BATC malfunction. I got to get rid of that. It's a piece of shit. I may switch to sane tensions. I should really do that sim. But I have so many issues with the damn sim. I don't want to get hung up in bat sim and have issues. see the Cessna on final. First BATC screws with me now. There's the Cessna. God. How about turning your lights on, you idiot? Okay, here we go. I have the sound off on ATC. All right, 40 plus 1. Toga in op.
V1.
Something screwy about Boston. I don't know what the hell it is. Nothing seems to work right around Boston. Right, are we on Toga? Nope. Oh, shit. why. Flaps in. Starting the clock. Should have started it already. $1,600 and 214. Okay, we're good. The annunciator was staying on. Yikes, that's loud. Alright, folks. Let's see if Volanta's working. Oh yeah. We can do Volanta pretty much full screen. Okay, at least we got Volanta working. And PMDG, which wasn't so loud. Let's turn it down. Let's turn it bloody down as we fly over New England. Alright folks, welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. This plane is not available in 2024. It's a 737-800. Liveries are limited. We'll switch back and forth from the cockpit cam. Let's see what's happening with showcase views. Oh, here we go. Flappers are up. Well, that's nice. At least with this, with the PMDG, we can get in 2020. We can get the internal views. And of course, we can follow it here on Volanta. I mean, I can't get the 737. The only reason I was digging 2024 is because I could fly the Phoenix, and now I can't fly the Phoenix. That means I can only fly the 777 or the 787. Which has the HUD. So if I want the 737, I've got to come to 2020. And it doesn't look bad. I mean, it's not quite as good as 2024, but, you know, what can you say? Yeah, okay, so that's showcase. You can't move it. Showcase inner and outer. You can't go to cockpit on the view switch unless I... Yeah, it doesn't work. You have to go here. Alright, so we're past that. We can go to standard. And we can go to progress. And we're almost at top of climb. Toga's engaged. So I guess in order to engage Toga, well, that looks pretty damn real. That's pretty good. That's looking pretty good, graphically speaking. Top of descent in 270 miles, so that gives me about an hour. So I'm going to go grab a lemonade, check on the dog. We can now set auto brake to 3. Flight controls, hydraulics. Fuel functioning nicely. You know, the one thing we did not do, did we do it? I hope we did. Yes, we did. Good. We had the fuel pumps all on. So we did remember that. Emergency lights are armed. Yaw damper is on. Yeah, we completed this successfully. Bleeds are on. Packs are on. Auto. All good. All good. Okay. Let's go to the HUD. We're going to cruise for a while. And I'll be back. Oh, that's my call sign. I'll be back. There's our intended flight path. Or actually, this one should be to DC. Right there. Okay. I'll be back. Okay. I bet you that was quiet. Let's see where the hell we are. I think that's Long Island. Yep. Long Island. Sleepyhead. Sleepy dog. You heard Daddy crunching, didn't you? You did. Really good. Would you like a treat? Now I gotta get him a treat. He heard me eating. What are you doing, man? You're a mooch. You're such a mooch. It's a little late for me to be snacking. Long Island. Home of chocolate milk and dogs. And Long Island. There it is, Long Island. Too late for you to be eating, Bobby. This is for Daddy. You okay? You're such a good dog. You're such a good boy. You are. I don't think anybody can see him. Let's see if we can see him on the camera. Go to the Cheech cam. Now we can't see him. He's down here. He's right there. Right here. There he is. The Cheech cam. Okay, baby, that's it. All gone. All gone. Bye-bye. Go lay down. Go on. This is Daddy's. Pub mix. Where the hell are we in terms of top of descent? Let's have a lookie. There's a couple things we can do right now. Since we're 151 miles from descent, we can set the nav so we don't forget. We can double check that too, 109.9. Let's double check that. Yep, 109.9 and 7 degrees. 1,600 feet. We can set that as well. But we're going to set it to 15. So we capture ILS lower than the entry point. We'll just cruise along for a little bit here now. As we're north of Philadelphia, down by the Jersey Shore. The shore. There's the Jersey Shore. Jersey Shore. Islip. Oh, we're not even to the Jersey Shore yet. That's New York. Atlantic City's coming up. We're still in New York. JFK's over there on the right. I hate New York. Hate it. Almost as much as I hate California. Gee, are you eating your bed? He's eating his bed. Hoping for a smooth descent and landing tonight. I think we have all the bases covered. It is a more complex procedure than the Phoenix, but the Phoenix is just malfunctioning too much. I didn't set any failures, so I don't know what the problem is. This flight should be over within the next 40 minutes or so. I'm hoping. It's 10:25 Pacific right now. I'm enjoying this pub mix way too much, and I shouldn't be eating it at this hour. Not going to convert, I'm just going to turn to sugar. This will be my last batch. My last batch. I guess that brightness ahead is Atlantic City. And the boardwalk. You okay, buddy? Haven't had any need for the wing or engine heat yet. Let's go to the cockpit pit, see if we're getting any warnings. No, no system warnings or anything. It's pretty quiet in the cockpit. That's a for sure. That's a for sure. How are we looking on our speed and stuff? 769 at 25,000. Yep, we're right on the money. TD will be in 108 miles. And it should come up automatically now that we've dialed it into the MCP. Are you okay, buddy? You look tired. You're eating your bed. Silly dog. You're waiting up for Daddy. I'll be a little while. It won't be long, buddy. He's waiting for me to go to bed. Very loyal little guy. Atlantic City. Not far from Washington, D.C. We have to cross over Delaware. Let's get rid of this. I like that. Quiet, loud, quiet. That crunching is pretty loud, huh? Delaware. Home of the absolute worst president in the history of the United States. They really put a real frickin' winner out. What a loser that guy is. Been a loser since the day he started in Congress. He won't be missed. That's my political statement for the night. Got to knock off that stuff. My blood sugar levels are going to be pretty high tomorrow if I keep on eating this stuff. Let's go back to the cocky pit and see what's going on. Well, we're at 25,000 feet. We're going 323 knots. Mach 0.769. According to plan. Course is set. The heading is not current. ILS level is set. It's not as slippery as the 777, so it shouldn't be that hard to slow down. I think I probably got about 60 miles at the top of the set. Gotta put those away. It's just too good. So much quieter. There's the Alcam. Okay, Volanticam is working great. We're not running BATC tonight. There's Baltimore, Delaware, Baltimore, Maryland. Should be approaching TD here pretty shortly. .55 nautical miles. Nautical. How's the heat? I wish I could tell. I wish I could tell what the engine heat was. That's the engine system. I don't think there's a way that I can tell the engine heat unless I go system. No. Oh, here we go. Temperature 76. Okay. I think we get plenty of fuel. Plenty of fuel. We got a little turn in progress. Well, this is much more pleasant than the disasters that happened with the Phoenix, so I'm happy about this much. The Phoenix was a total disaster today. I'll check it out again tomorrow and see what's going on, but I'll do it offline. Off stream. See what's wrong with it. I think it's an update thing. Because 777 told me that he's one of my good followers. Advised me that SU4 was today on 2024. I didn't know this. I know there was an update on the Phoenix, but I didn't see the update on 2024. Probably happened automatically. I take his word for it. Alright, we should be on final here shortly. We're somewhere around 30 miles out of the top of descent, I would imagine. Let's have a look. I would imagine. Yeah, 23 miles out of TD. I don't know why that light doesn't go down. Oh, there it goes. Let's get a weather report. In a moment. have time? I guess I have time for a weather report. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know you could do that. I'll stick around till we start to descend, and then I'll go for the menu. Oh, that's right. This is not Airbus. I can't do that. I can't get weather from here. I'd have to get it from ATIS. Or from here. .30, which we can dial in. 30, and 10 at 10. Minus 17. Minus 4 centigrade, 10 at 10. Alright, it's already compensating, so 30. Let's dial it in. Thirty it is. And we are in descent. Altimeter is chosen. .277 right now. Let's change that. Here's 277. Speed's at 300 knots, 0.672. We need to be at 11,000 feet by Billy. Getting ready to cross over from standard. Switched over. Speed. $13 to get to 11,000. Speed 322. We're a little slow, but it's not bad. We're not having to apply air brakes or anything. Let's get the lighting down a little bit. Lower D and D. Oh, that's cool. $14,000. 8 miles to get 11. Looks like we're going to do a little loop-de approach. Maybe one of these. We can take a look at that actually. Ah, down and around. Okay. It's a down and arounder. There's Billy at 2 miles to 11,000. We'll make that pretty nicely. 10,000 by deal. With a decel. Should be at 280. 280 for deal. Going a little fast. Profile is good. But we are creeping up in speed. I don't know why. Do 10,000 by yucks. 240. Let's dial 240 in. Can't. Little speed brakes. 240 by Yucks. Check our lighting. APU coming on. Coming up on our 15-mile ring, I think. Yep. And we can take some flaps. Next stopping point. Be 7,000 or 8,000. Heading currently 265. Speed 199. Should be at 240. Little slow. Speed is correct. Profile is good. Little low. Big left turn. Alright, so the Boeing has proven it so far itself to be much more reliable than the Phoenix tonight. Alright, we got a nice little loopy turn coming up. Go. So by the time we get to Katrin, we'll need to be at 2,500 and 199. And we can definitely get some flaps now. Miles. Right on the ring. Get some more flaps here in a moment. Gear down. speed is correct. Approach mode engaged. Ladies and gentlemen, this flight is almost at a conclusion. We're on short final into DCA. Wow. We could leave wing view, I guess. I don't know.
$1,000.
3 miles.
Traffic. 500. 400. Glide slope. 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 Minimums. Sink rate. Sink rate. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, not good. Well, that came in really low. That would have been a missed runway. Well, Boston and DC definitely are two challenging airports. I'm going to be wrapping this up in a moment, folks. In fact, I should just warp us to our location. We'll do that. Okay, we're warped there. And that's about it. We're going to wrap this up. Let's have a look at Volanta and see how that came out, because that kind of concerns me. Okay, there's our touch point. Where's the end of runway? Oh yeah, we were in the beginning of the runway. Look at that. I think we missed the runway. Yeah, we did. We missed the runway. That's a fail. Wow. Well, the speed was good. 223. 1G. But man, were we short. We were way short. That was a miss. That was a miss right there. Let's zoom up on it. Yeah, not good. Don't know why it did that either. We were set for minimums. Well, lesson learned. DCA. Okay, folks, we're going to wrap this up. Have a great night. 7, if you're out there, have a good night. I'll try again tomorrow. Actually, I'll be golfing tomorrow, so it won't be until later, maybe. Everybody have a great night. So yeah, summary, 737-800 PMDG. Worked out pretty good, except for the landing. And the nonsense that we had all day today with the Phoenix A320. Just utter nonsense. So we're going to sign off now. Have a great night, everybody, and hope you enjoyed the stream.